Hey guys, Super Boys here, welcome back to the channel. And today I'm bringing you back another beer review. This time it is Tennents, established in 1885. It's a Scottish lager, 6 litre keg, 4%. Right, let's, if you've not seen Ready before, there's quite a few people out on the channel do these sorts of things. Every keg always comes through the beer line. Don't need scissors, there's always a tab there to open it up. So, mine is the Pro, and for about 3 years from January next year. So, I'm going to show you how to load it up and how to set it up on your phone as well. So, here we go. So that's it, obviously the inside. So when we obviously get it all up, and I bought these off eBay and that off the PD Customs. So I'll put that link in the description below for them. So I'm showing you through the phone how to set this up. So at the moment my perfect draft on standby mode. So I've just got to turn it on, and then click onto where it says change keg, and I'm going to put Tennents lager in. And obviously today's date, you get 30 days to drink it. If you can drink it, if you keep it within the 30 days, you're doing a lot of a better job than I am with this, because it lasts me just over a week. So once that's in, I whip this out. Obviously I'll just give this all a bit of a clean today, because I've just finished a keg of Peroni. So they all come with a sealed one, so I hope you can see what I'm doing. So there's a cap here, you tear it off like that, you chuck that in the bin. You get your line cleaner, without trying to tear your hands off. So the amount of times I've cut my hands. So that is your line. Obviously, make sure I always look for kinks, and making sure there is no kinks inside. Once that's done, I always do it this way, people do it other ways. I put it in, like that. I always put mine straight down. I've seen some people leave it up, put it in, push it down, but that's the way I do it. Should be a bit of a muzzle sticking out at the end, but that is absolutely perfectly fine. So, I look for the centre, because some people always just do it different. And then, obviously, I'm not sure if I put this in right. Find out in a minute when. If you hear that, flash your eyes for like a second, that means it's all good to go. See, there's a little bit of a loading thing going around the circle, that is finding the right temperature. Obviously, you go back onto here with this, and then obviously you can set your temperature. I like my beers at 3 degrees Celsius, so I will just set that up to 3 degrees, and then I'll just wait for it to be ready. And with these newer machines, they can take a bit longer. I keep my kegs out in the garage, so it can stay colder, because it's the winter now. It'll be out there so I can get them down quicker. I have seen people put them in the fridge for so ignore that. That'll reset itself when I start to pour, and that'll be poured tomorrow. because obviously I won't have time tonight, because obviously the temperature will give me Don't like how you're vibrating. Never vibrated about 3 times in a row before. Make it 4 times. So we're just going to wait for that to get the temperature. Once that has come in, and then I might have to take it out and redo it, guys, just to be on the just to be on the. That's why, because you did not hear the click. You should always hear a click. So I just did a bit of a. Hopefully, now everything should work fine. Into place. We should get a temperature very soon. All this, you don't need chucking away. So guys, I will be back with you tomorrow, once it's at the temperature, for a glass of beer. So, I'll see you all tomorrow. So guys, as you can see, the keg is in, all chilled down. It is at 10 degrees, as you can see on the camera. So that will probably take approximately about 4 or 5 hours to get it down to the right temperature of 3 degrees. I might do a beer test later on if it's cool enough for me to do it. Like I said, I prefer my beers about 3 degrees. So stay tuned for the beer test. Right guys, it's the next day now, and as you can see, I've got it down to 3 degrees. I chilled my glass in the freezer for about 25 minutes to half an hour. Now it's time to do a pour. So what I'll do is I'm going to just put a squirt into the glass, so there's beer in a line, and then once I've done that, I'll pour myself a pint and I'll do the review for you guys. So 45 degrees. Bit dripping, I think, because there's a kink in the line. But also, I'm just wetting the glass as well. So I'm not sure if you can see it properly, guys, but if I just do that, that's. So some people chuck it, some people neck it. I'll just quickly drink this, and then we'll get on to pouring a pint. That is nice and cold, which I do like my beers. So now that's gone, time to pour an actual pint. So 45 degrees, handle straight down. And yeah, it's a bit of turbo. Big head like, but apart from that, it's in the standard perfect draft glasses. So it's a nice ambery colour, that, if you look into the light a bit. But yeah, that's how you pour a perfect draft with this machine. Ignore that, that's the electric going off. Right guys, that's that. Enjoy your Friday afternoon, guys, and cheers.